Hello, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. It's your girl, Alicia Xtreme. Hi, I'm so happy to be back. I know it's been a while, but I'm always bringing you something amazing, upbeat, and so me. You know, I'm always deep in thought. And praise God, He's good all of the time, not some of the time. Okay? Okay. Let's not miss that one. So, my question to you today is, what if you died today? What will people say about you? What would your kids think? What have you done in your life that matters and will make a difference for those you surrounded yourself with? How they remember you, or would you even be remembered at all? Were you there? Were you present? Did it make a difference? What will your kids say? How would your family feel about you as a person? What would have been their reason for sticking around? What would be their reason for even missing you, or if you'd be missed at all? Would you miss yourself? What made you a good person? What made you worthy? What kept you going? Who did you attach yourself to? Did you attach yourself to the right people? Did you mean something to somebody? Were you nice enough? Were you kind enough? Did you say everything you wanted to say? What if you died today? Would you have unfinished business? Would you have any regrets? Would you be satisfied with all the decisions you've made and the changes and transitions and the ups and downs and the things you fought for and the reasons you put behind those things? Were they really worth it? Were you the person you wanted to be? Could you be satisfied with making all the decisions you've made, with all the actions you've took, all the words you've spoken? Could you live with that? Could you die with that? Could you die today completely satisfied with yourself, or even 50% satisfied with yourself, 75% satisfied, 85%, 90%, even 25%? How happy are you with who you are and who you've been to people you're supposed to care about, or even to yourself whom you should care about more than anything? Did you show yourself that self-love? Did you live in your self-worth? Did you believe it? Did you push yourself? Did you live with a purpose? Did you let your kids know, and your spouses know, and your siblings know, and your parents know? Would the wait have been worth it? Because we all wait and put off things. Oh, I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll wait till later. Oh, not right now. I just don't want to, it doesn't really matter. And, you have the shift and the discomfort and blah, 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 waiting on the time to be perfect when perfection doesn't exist. I'm a perfectionist, and I don't even believe in perfection. I like things to be in orderly fashion, and God works in divine order. However, we all make mistakes, and we was born into sin, so nothing is perfect. And we all want different things and need different things and require different things. So what's perfect for me may not be perfect for you, and no two people are alike. Therefore, it's always a clash. So why put off to tomorrow what you can do today, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed? Would the wait have been worth it? Would you be satisfied? Would you be happy? Would you be okay with the way things are and the way that they've been? What would you change? What would you say? How would you move? Would you make the difference? I really want you to think and to answer these questions honestly for you. Not for me, but for you. I've thought about this stuff, the things that I bring to you. I've faced these things. I literally consider it like I'm not afraid of anything, and I don't have any fears. I have my fear in God, and, I tend to have particular concerns for my kids because they're sugar sweet, and I get to the point to where, I wish you would fight somebody already, because they don't want to defend themselves. when things happen and it's kind of been repetitive and it's to the point to where, okay, you're working on my nerves, you better hit somebody back. And I don't even teach them that. I let them know, there's a time and place for everything, and there's people in position to fight for you, to go ahead of you, so to carry yourself to a standard and to act in a particular type of way, in a particular setting. Know why you're there. Know what your purpose is. Know protocol and what authority looks like and your policies and the rules and this, that, and the third. So when you react, you know why you're reacting and how to react. And it works out for your good as well. So could you live with dying today the way things are and the way they've been is my question. So what's your answer? Is it yes? Is it no? Maybe? A little bit, kind of, sort of? Not really? Most of us would say no. I would say no, because I've given most of me to everybody but myself. I've given all of me, finances, mentally, physically, emotionally, to everything and everyone that I love but me. I'm to the me point, but if I died today, I would have arrived too late. I'm just starting to feel myself and love myself and get back to me, and just, there's a different type of comfort in my own skin and the way I move and the way I walk and the way I dress and my conversation and my smile is, you know what I mean? It's so much bigger than what it was, even though I've always had it. It's so much greater when you're doing it for you. So me honestly thinking and answering those questions, no, I could not die today with the way things been or how they are, even if they seem okay or in good standing. I want so much more. I need so much more. I'm bound for so much more. And the energy we put into negative stuff and other people and, the streets and the hustle in itself, life passes us by and we miss out on time. Time you can't get back when, people are wasting time sitting in the dark and crying and fighting against a wall instead of doing something about it, instead of getting up, instead of moving forward. Would the wait have been worth it? When you waited to ask that one question, and you waited to admit how you feel and to tell him or her that you love them, when you waited to apologize and you waited to chase your dreams, you waited to go back to school, you waited to apply for that promotion in that position that you would have been super awesome at and you would have excelled on multiple levels. You could have been a multimillionaire by now. You waited to enter that competition. You waited to make that phone call. You waited to show up and be the person or the man or woman you was meant to be in that child's life, or the man or woman you meant to be in that spouse's life, or the man or woman you meant to be in your own life, or with God, or in spirit, or in mind. You waited to live up to your potential because you were afraid. You waited because you didn't know, or you was unsure, or you was insecure. You waited because you were lazy. You waited because you never saw nobody else do it. You waited because it was unfamiliar. You waited because you were unsure and you didn't really want to know. And you weren't willing to find out. You waited because you were dragging your feet and it was always something else that looked good, but it was never really good to you or for you. But yet you still waited on a thing that was unfamiliar. You waited to win when you have experienced failure your whole life. Was the wait worth it? You waited to apologize and make amends with that sibling or parent who hurt you. You waited to make amends with yourself. Could you die today with the way things are and the way they've been? And be satisfied with the reputation you leave behind, with the damage that will always be in your rearview mirror, with the tears, with the blood, with the sweat, if you had any? Would your hard work have paid off? What would you have to show for in the time you've lived? Could you die today and live with yourself? Live with those decisions and actions and be happy and say you gave all of you and did everything you were supposed to do? This is a wake-up call. Stay smart, stay healthy, stay strong. Be extreme and live your dream. Don't be afraid to live your dreams. Be afraid to die and haven't experienced it and haven't even tried. It's your girl, Alicia Xtreme. I love you.